Hello, my most amazing artists. It's me, Mrs. Krieger. Before we can start our first art project, our masked self-portraits, we are going to read this book by one of my favorite authors, Peter H. Reynolds. It's called The Word Collector. And we can see on the front we have a happy boy, and there's all these pieces of paper that have really nice words on them, like peace, azure, ripple, whisper, thanks, freedom. And we can see those papers kind of flowing across the page right now. The Word Collector by Peter Hamilton Reynolds. Collectors collect things. Some people collect stamps. Others collect coins. Others collect rocks. And some collect dots. Do you recognize this person? That looks like Vashti from The Dot. And look at all those little dots. Some collect bugs. Others collect baseball cards. Some people collect comic books. And Jerome, what did he collect? Well, Jerome collected words. Wonder. He collected words that he heard. My trip to Peru was perfectly pleasant. Here he is writing down the word Peru. Certain words caught his attention. He collected words that he saw. Here he sees a sign that says Willow Tea Shop, and he's writing down the word willow. Certain words jumped out at him. He collected words he read. Certain words popped off the page. Here he is reading The Wizard of Oz, and he's writing down the word emerald. Short and sweet words like spark, bloom, drift, and dream. Two-syllable treats like hover, glimmer, whisper, candid. And multi-syllable words that sounded like little songs. Guacamole, kaleidoscope, wonderful, symphony, geometry. There were words he did not know the meaning of at first, but they were marvelous to say. Aromatic, vociferous, effervescent. There were words whose sounds were perfectly suited to their meaning. Bellow, smudge, molasses, Tyrannosaurus rex, torrential. Jerome filled his scrapbooks with more and more of his favorite words. Look at all these words he has around him. Jerome's collection grew. He began organizing them. Dreamy, science, sad, action, poetic. One day, while transporting them, Jerome slipped, and his words went flying. As he began to pick them up, he noticed his collections had become jumbled. Big words were next to little words. Sad words were next to dreamy words. Some of these say dream cloud, blue harmony, silent orchestra. Jerome began stringing the words together. Whisper, symphony, electric, peace, savor, dreams, cascading stars. Words he had not imagined ever seen side by side. He used his words to write poems. He used his poems to make songs. They moved and they delighted. Some of his simplest words were his most powerful, like I understand. I'm sorry. Thank you. You matter. Jerome eagerly collected more and more of his favorite words. The more words he knew, the more clearly he could share with the world what he was thinking, feeling, and dreaming. One breezy afternoon, Jerome climbed the highest hill, pulling a wagon packed with words from his collection. He smiled as he emptied his collection of words into the wind. He saw children in the valley below, scurrying about collecting words from the breeze. This person grabbed onto the word hope. Jerome had no words to describe how happy that made him. The end. And then in the end it says, reach for your own words. Tell the world who you are and how you will make it better. Peter Hamilton Reynolds. I like this book because it is using words and how they have powerful and meaningful impact on people around you. I want you to think of some of the most positive words you can think of that would describe you. And then we are going to click on the Masked Self-Portraits lesson, and we're going to use some of those words that we thought of in that project. Goodbye, my most amazing artists.